quick demo about how we have a flow of vendor management system where businesses can upload their invoice and show how that's being extracted via OCR models that's hosting and the processes being run in model. And we have using Gemini and also open source model hosted that's running the OCR extraction. And then after that, we'll have Gemini to review and analyze for historical pricing analysis, and it will run through the comparison of the same vendors, same item price in the past, and highlight any price hike. And then it will have formulate certain strategy to negotiate, and we can then launch a voice AI agent which is powered by 11 Labs to call the vendor and try to negotiate for better price terms. And after that, it will summarize the conversations and agreed terms and then send and follow up emails. So let's get started. We have some dummy data that in our database which shows some lower price. But this is actual invoice that will show the actual price that's reflected. And we take it as the most recent invoice coming in. And behind the scene, we actually have model to run that, and we have Blacksail to host the infra for AI agents. So we can see here is successfully extracted, and there are important in details and the price of this, and their payment terms and the total price. And then we can start clicking for running through the price negotiation, where our agent will start to run the price analysis, and then it will generate the report. So we can see here the current price, which is 6.2 and 5.2 for 8-inch share and 7-inch. That's compared against the records in the past. And then it runs analysis, and then it highlights in rate where there are price surge detected. And then we have our voice AI agent that will call up the vendor. And of course, for demo purpose, this is going to be a simulated vendor interactions, and I'm going to show the demo later. And then the strategy by my our AI agent, which is going to push the price first and then negotiate other terms. So let's get started. I will play the role of vendor while the 11 Labs powered AI agent is going to be acting like how business owners can leverage and rely on these AI agents to call out the vendor in real life.
Hello, this is Sarah from DemoCorp's procurement team. I'm calling about our recent invoice from B&B Semerlang Electric totaling MIR 136.80. I've reviewed the pricing and would like to discuss a few items. Is this a good time?
Yeah, sure. What is it about?
Thank you. I'm calling to discuss the pricing on two specific items from the recent invoice: the stainless steel multi-shear 8-inch and the stainless steel multi-shear 7-inch. Our records show a price increase on these items, and I'd like to see if we can adjust them.
Sure. What are the price that you're looking at?
Our records indicate that the stainless steel multi-shear 8-inch was previously priced at approximately MYR 5.27 and the 7-inch shear at MYR 4.16. We'd like to see if we can revert to these previous prices for this invoice.
I'm not too sure about that. Let me check. So due to recent price raw material cost increase, so unfortunately I think I can't go any lower to the original price, but I can give you some discount and better price at it. So for 8-inch, my best price that I can offer you is at $6, and for 7-inch, I can give you best at $5. Is that okay for you?
I appreciate you looking into that for us. While 6 ringgit and 5 ringgit are better than the current invoice prices, we were hoping to get closer to the previous rates. Would there be any flexibility to meet us at 5 ringgit 75 cents for the 8-inch shear and 4 ringgit 75 cents for the 7-inch shear?
So you can see here it's trying to negotiate for a lower price, and while waiting for
Hello,
trying
are
to
you still there?
trying to negotiate for better terms. Yeah. So unfortunately, I think for 8-inch I can't go any lower. It's going to be at $6, and for 7-inch I can reduce slightly lower. I can give you at 480. Is that okay for you?
I understand on the 8-inch shear at 6 ringgit, and I appreciate you working with us on that. For the 7-inch shear, would it be possible to meet us at 4 ringgit 75 cents? It's just a small difference from your offer.
Well, okay. I think I'm okay with that. 4 ringgit 75 cents it is. Let's do that.
Excellent. I really appreciate you working with us on those prices. So to confirm, that's 6 ringgit for the 8-inch shear and 4 ringgit 75 cents for the 7-inch shear. Now that we've settled on the pricing, I'd like to discuss our payment terms. We currently have 90-day terms. Would there be any possibility of extending those a bit further for this invoice?
I can consider that. But I think for a payment terms of maybe 30 days more, is that okay for you? That's the best I can do.
That's great, thank you. An additional 30 days, bringing us to 120 days, would be very helpful. I appreciate you being flexible with us on that. Just one more thing. Would there be any possibility of discussing a small discount on future bulk orders or perhaps reduced delivery fees for our next few shipments?
Yeah, so I'm happy to discuss about reduced delivery fees for orders above $1,500. And for bulk orders or volume discounts, we are always happy to discuss at a threshold of 1,000 quantities. So let me know whenever you have that.
That sounds very reasonable, and I appreciate you offering those options. We'll definitely keep that in mind for future orders. So, to summarize our discussion, we've agreed on 6 ringgit for the 8-inch stainless steel multi-shear and 4 ringgit 75 cents for the 7-inch shear. We've also extended our payment terms to 120 days, and you've offered reduced delivery fees for orders above 1,500 ringgit and volume discounts for quantities over 1,000. Does that sound correct?
Yes, that's correct. Is there anything else that I can help?
No, that covers everything for now. Thank you so much for your flexibility and for working with us on this. I really appreciate your help.
No worries, happy to help. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you again. Have a great day. Goodbye.
So once we end the conversations, we actually have covered capturing all the call logs in 11 labs, of course. But the next steps here is we can try to generate the follow-up email. And generating the follow-up email is with one click, and then we are trying to load the call transcripts. And after a while, we will have the LLMs to actually analyze and summarize the follow-up email with the action items and asking for updated invoice from the vendors based on the agreed terms. Done. And then it actually goes through with getting all the transcript up. At the same time, there are follow-up emails that stated what's been discussed, and then asking them to confirm on this one and also send an updated invoice to reflect the agreed terms. So the business owners can then send follow-up email, and for demo purpose, I'm going to send it to my demo email. And then we'll see here that's the email examples that I will receive. You can see here this is the example that I've just sent just now. And you can see the confirmation that it will actually pull directly from the vendor's emails, as you can see just now. But I've swapped to for demo purpose to send to my own email that the vendors will actually receive the confirm. And we can then having the AI agents to follow up from there. So apart from that, I also want to see behind the scene in our database why the pricing analysis is based on. And actually, we have some simulated data of the same items, which is the 7-inch and 8-inch share. We are trying to simulate certain numbers of tracked records so as to make the demo looks near to real life. And you can see here that's the actual lower priced unit price that we simulated as, and the agent behind the scene is actually picking those up and run a normalized analysis and compared against the past 6 months. Overview of what we have built for the architecture and the flow. So the services that we chose and use are Gemini as the main brain LLM, and model has the backend infrastructure that's powering from user uploading the invoice to do the necessary processing and analysis, as well as cook up the negotiation strategy based on that. And we have an MCP server that's powering that, connecting to our convex database, as well as the necessary interactions that the agent has to pull the tools and get the historical analysis. And we have a Bexel agent for the negotiator, where you can see what's actually end up like happening. So here in the logs, when you're trying it, you can see what's being called, including the Bexel agents being called, and also the MCP tools being used here. Not least is our voice AI agent, which is powered by 11 Labs, where we have our system prompt and also instructing the agent so that it is flexibly able to respond based on the vendor's ask or rejections, objections, as well as the counter. So all these are shown through the demo, but you can try a few more negotiation tactics where the agent can flexibly do it together and act as the negotiator.